What's up, everyone? We are back. I'm making her mad because I want to wear headphones. Anyway, this is the newest episode of the R&R podcast. I am your host, Johnny. This is Stacy, sitting right next to me. And this podcast is just about fun facts, and then we make fun of those.
You make fun of them. Yeah, I think I say other stuff.
You're here to be serious and
I'm not a goofy.
I know we're like yin and yang.
Is that what we are?
I'd like to think so. The perfect balance.
Oh,
I mean, maybe we're not, but okay. It's working for us. God damn it. Speaking of God, so I was thinking about the whole conflict in the Middle East right now.
Oh God, and really?
Just really quick. Okay, hear me out. Just really fast. It connects to right now, the Christmas season. The song Noel. There's a lyric in there that says, "Born is the King of Israel," right?
Yeah.
Okay, so bam, there's that. We have the King, Jesus, King of Israel. Then, and everywhere else, they're like the King of the Jews, and so bam, who is the forefront on Jesus Christ? The Catholic Church. Why hasn't anyone gone to the Pope and been like, "Yo, Pope, Wwjd, boom, solved"? Let the Catholic Church. You see, they have to listen because Jesus is one of them, right? He's born in Israel. He was the King of the Jews.
Who has to listen to him?
Like the people there. I mean, I get that's not their religion, but according to the Catholics, like, Jesus Christ is like the one there. So, WWJ. Does that make sense? No?
Where does Palestine fit into all that?
I don't know.
Okay, then no, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, they're in it, so
well, there's like.
Why would they have to listen to anybody?
Because weren't they Jewish?
What? No.
Which side? I'm just saying. Okay. You're digging too far.
I don't know enough, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't.
Okay.
Honey, it's not a bit. It's controversial, and I don't like it.
Okay, then we'll get off it. You want to talk about movie band wars? You got to pick 1 through 4. How about that?
Hold on, I need a second. Talk about what?
Movie band wars.
Movie band?
Yep. I already know which one you're going to pick, but there's 4 bands. They're a fictional band from a movie.
Oh.
Okay, and they are A, the Lone Rangers from Airheads.
Okay. Is that the one we just watched the other day?
Yes.
Okay.
With Adam Sandler and Steve Buscemi.
Yeah. And Brendan Fraser. Whatever.
He would correct you.
I bet he wouldn't. I think he's a really nice guy.
No, I think he was a dick for a while, and that's why he got
whatever
in Hollywood. I don't know the story.
He
turned out really fat, though.
No, he didn't.
He was in a movie called The Whale.
Yeah, he wore prosthetics.
But he was still fucking fat. Like, he almost didn't even need to do that. There could have been actors you got that didn't even need to wear a fat suit. That could have. Okay,
anyways, that one, that's the band.
The second one, of course, Eddie and the Cruisers.
Oh.
Yeah. Number 3. Am I doing A, B, and C or 1, 2,
You were
3?
doing A, B, and C.
Was I? Okay.
But you did A and then 2.
Okay, so the third one, Spinal Tap. And then...
Wait, that's a real band, isn't it?
No.
No?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the movie?
It was a mockumentary on fucking rock and roll.
Seriously?
Yeah, I mean they had songs just like
there were songs on the radio.
Fucking songs.
But there were songs on the radio.
Yeah, they had songs written. Yeah, Eddie and the Cruisers had.
Yeah, that's true.
That song was written for them. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Last one.
And then Crucial Conflict. I believe that was the name from Tia Carrere's band in Wayne's World.
Oh.
They played the Ballroom Blitz.
Yeah.
It was a fucking badass song when they sang it. I guess. I mean, it wasn't really them, but
no.
So who you go? Don't pick them. You got to rate them. Rate them 1 through 5.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Obviously, my first one is going to be Eddie and the Cruisers.
Yeah, because of that one song.
No, because the whole fucking album that I listened to on repeat when I was a child.
Point. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I said okay.
And then okay. So I know the movie. I've seen the movie multiple times.
Excuse me.
But I don't really remember the songs.
What?
For Airheads.
They only had the one.
Oh, well then...
It only played like 30 seconds of it.
Okay.
Until you watch the end of the movie, and then they went into like a minute.
Okay, well then I have to say Spinal Tap, because I actually knew the name of the band. Like that was a thing. Like,
yeah, and there's so much like credited to that movie. Like, turn it up to 11. They're like, but our amps go to 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to say...
It's an iconic part of the movie.
Eddie and the Cruisers, Spinal Tap, Airheads, and then fucking... Ugh.
You're not even going lead. Some of your favorite bands right now have female leads.
Yeah, but not her.
I checked, see if my mic was on.
No. Mm-mm. No.
I mean,
that was a joke that she was actually in a band. Like, to me, that was the funny...
What do you think Spinal Tap was?
I never saw the movie, I just know the music.
I watched Spinal Tap in the old house. Were you not there?
Probably not, or I wasn't paying any attention because it was a movie.
It's hit or miss with her when I turn movies on.
I
can't... I can't ask her, what do you want to watch? Because that's just going to be never going to get an answer.
No.
And so usually I just pick movies, and sometimes she's hooked, and sometimes she's not. And apparently that wasn't one.
No.
So, okay. Fantastic. Me, I would go Spinal Tap #1, of course. Airheads, just because that fucking movie rocks, and because, they're fucking pioneers in the rock and roll world, taking over. They had Joe Montana was the DJ. I'm sorry, Joe
Montana. I was like, what? No, he wasn't.
And then, you know what? I'll go Eddie and the Cruisers, and then Crucial Conflict, even though, like...
Y'all just liked it because she was hot.
She was. She
couldn't sing.
No, she couldn't. Who gave a fuck? It was in a movie.
You're rating the band.
It was a movie.
You're rating the band.
I mean, like, if they were real, who would I want to go see? That would be the order. That would be the actual order. I mean, I may want to, I may want to go see Airheads before Spinal Tap. But that depends on, what time of year it is and where it's at.
Yeah.
Kind of. Venues do make a difference for me. Like, the band's playing.
Has to be outdoors for me.
Yeah, but with shade. There has to be shade available because... I'm a fat dude. I heat up. I smell like fucking beef and cheese when I sweat. So, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. Bacon and beer.
Bacon and beer. That'll work. Yeah, that's probably more like it. That's really dead on. I have a fucking bacon jerky addiction.
You have an everything addiction.
I do. I love things. What's wrong with that? Nothing. Speaking of not loving things, the disabled.
What the fuck? What? Oh my God.
The Netherlands have the best disability, and this is why. Because they see sex as a fundamental human right, disabled citizens can receive government allowances for legal prostitutes up to 12 times a year. That means at least once a month, the disabled in the Netherlands can apply for funds to pay for a legal whore to come fuck them.
That is actually really awesome.
Now, off the bat, knee-jerk reaction, I'm thinking the same thing. That's awesome. However, have you ever received government anything? Let's just take the United States, for example. Government cheese. Now, that cheese compared to anything you can buy in the store is dog shit fucking cheese.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
A block of fucking heavy.
Commodity cheese is amazing.
I'm talking about the shit that came in, like, it was still wrapped in, like, brown paper.
Commodity cheese is awesome.
The one that you had to use the cheese cutter for. No, that shit was stick. It never melted. It would like take forever to melt on the ends first. You know, because you could never get it really thin enough unless it would. It always came out looking like a wedge. I'm talking like I was a kid using this stuff. So, I mean, government assistance is never really good. Is what I'm getting at.
Okay.
So
they're giving you money. They're not giving you the prostitute.
Okay, but they're only probably going to give you enough to like get the ugly ones, right? I would assume. I mean, what kind of upright damn?
They have legal prostitution,
yeah,
so it's probably.
So if you're like a legal prostitute, you're like, nah, bitch, I don't do that government work. This is saved for good paying customers only. Like, I don't want no mangled fucking. Just saying, they could be thinking that way. And then there's like the lower grade ones that are like, I don't give a shit, I just need to get paid, I'll do the government work. You know? I'm just saying, that's probably, I don't know. Was it the face that did it? I wasn't allowed to make the face, huh?
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
But that was my O face.
You're lying?
Why?
You were...
Most of the time you're not seeing it. Sorry.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
Merry Christmas. This is a Christmassy episode. Check out my fucking Boba Fett.
We already opened our Christmas Eve pajamas.
That's why I'm wearing Dick and Morty. Rick and Morty. Yeah, I'm a 43-year-old man who likes fucking cartoons, but they're adult cartoons, so it's okay. Sorry, I had to defend my honor. Am I doing too much?
You won't. Okay, so the other night you were just constant, and I was like, oh, you're
constant what?
Just annoying the shit out of me, and I was like, you're doing too much. Just stop.
I was commenting on the show.
Ever since
I
then,
was making jokes about the.
You don't shut up sometimes.
Because I'm on a roll.
Ever since then,
I feel like I'm going.
Like if Boba's barking, you're like, you're doing too much. Are you making fun of me?
Will you say that again in a British accent?
I can't I can't do accents.
You were almost there when you said that right there. That's why I wanted you to say
I can't. Okay. I don't know how to do accents.
So, I think you can.
I can't.
But no, I am not making fun of you. However, I just think it's a funny way that I realize that's the hook to reel me in when I'm going.
I can just tell you're doing too much?
Yeah. Now, at the very beginning, I am upset because I think I'm being fucking hilarious at the time. Yeah,
but the more you drink, the funnier you think you are and the less funny you really are.
Wait, that depends on who's in the room. Because I become a little bit more offensive or edgy. Yeah, and you don't like that kind of stuff. You like the
well, I can name material. 4 of us in the house that think that the drunker you get, the less funny you are.
Again, I get a little bit more offensive, and yes, and I'm sorry, but
you're not sorry.
No, I'm not, because I don't want to be sorry for telling jokes, but I just need to realize that. That's not the audience.
Know your audience? Isn't that like the rule? Like the golden rule?
That's no, because you can't choose your fucking audience. You just have your material and you go up there and you fucking do it. Either it works or it doesn't work. You know? Shit. I mean, unless it's like clean or dirty material, but...
I still think it's a know your audience thing. I mean, look at the whole Matt Rife thing. Most of his audience was women and he led with a fucking... domestic violence shit?
Yeah,
come on now.
I think there was a little bit more behind that because he was catching a whole lot of shit from, as far as I was gathering.
Yeah, I don't know the whole story. I'm just saying.
World, like, nobody respected him because...
No, because all he does is roast the audience. He's not funny.
He just does, well, it's a big thing now that people just release fucking crowd work. But the fact that it was, like, mostly women and it wasn't, women aren't generally... comedy fans, like you do get some.
It depends on the comedy because
true,
Matt Matthews is hilarious.
Yeah, you talked about him before. Was that on an episode that we accidentally deleted?
I don't know.
But
he's hilarious.
It
I don't know.
was,
but this
you
whole
said Chris Farley wasn't funny, and I walked out that fucking door.
Yeah, I don't. He wasn't funny.
Walked out.
He wasn't. He was obnoxious and self-deprecating. You're making my eye twitch.
You don't like me bringing up craziness and women with shaved heads, and I don't like you bringing up saying Chris Farley's not funny.
You went there again.
What? I'm just saying that's how I feel. That's the level of...
Stop.
Don't bring it up.
Don't do that to me.
I'm doing a DJ. That's why I want to wear the headphones. Is that a man thing that you don't like?
It's like pointing at me. Don't fucking...
I'm not doing that. I'm talking with my hand.
Stop it. It makes me want to hit you.
Oh, dance.
Like I need to defend myself.
Okay. Domestic
We should check my blood pressure before one of these and after one of these.
I raise your blood pressure when we do podcasts. That's a yep. Want to go on to our third subject? We don't even... How far are we in? Look, we have like 5 minutes.
Yeah, we're like 20 minutes in.
Jesus Christ. Let's go straight to Charles Dickens. Says 'tis the season and shit. Charles Dickens novels were hugely popular even among the illiterate poor. They would pool their money together to hire a reader and then gather together to listen to the stories. So if you don't know, Charles Dickens wrote Scrooged. He wrote
Scrooged. Stop it.
What? He wrote A Tale of Two Cities, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
No.
Okay.
Come on.
That was Jules' word.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't know, but you were.
I knew it wasn't him.
You were for sure.
I knew it wasn't him.
You were for sure. You were for sure.
I fucking hate you.
I wasn't pointing at you. So yeah, Charles Dickens.
Scrooge was his.
They were in the whole story, the three ghosts, the next one was here and we visited. Go buy yourself a fucking duck or something. I think. Yeah, that was him.
Charles
H.W. Dickens. Esquire. Yeah. Are you looking
John Huffman, actually.
That's his name?
Charles John Huffman Dickens.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's back when they had...
A Christmas Carol. That's the name of it. Oliver Twist, Great Expectations, David Copperfield.
Great Expectations suck.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
I think that's really, really, really
good
sweet,
job,
though.
Charlie.
I think that's super sweet.
It is. He's a good writer.
Like, people...
He's boring as fuck.
People wanted to hear the books. Yeah. Even if they couldn't read, they wanted to hear them, so they would, like...
So which ones do you think they
work
paid?
Really hard.
I would not have paid for fucking Great Expectations.
Oliver Twist, I'm sure.
However, though, it was very long, so maybe it was just for the length of the entertainment, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it was like the same price.
But also, I bet having to pool up your... Like, you had to work really hard for money. Yeah, so having to pool up your money and pay someone else to read to you was probably very inspiring to learn to read.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
You think some of the illiterate were paying for the... Never mind. Fuck. I was trying to do a callback, couldn't do it. I was going to talk about... Never mind. Woo! Can't even swing and a miss. Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Which one is your favorite? Which version?
What do you mean, which version?
There's there's Scrooge with Bill Murray.
Okay.
There's A Christmas Carol with Bugs Bunny, and then
okay.
That's the best one. That's the one that's in Lethal Weapon.
What?
With the cartoons. A Christmas Carol with cartoons. Scrooge McDuck.
Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, he's watching it.
I don't.
Blow his fucking brains out.
Oh, okay.
You don't. Okay. What other versions of it's been done so many fucking times? Well, which one?
I don't know.
Well, okay. I guess. If we were to turn on A Christmas Carol, what do you want to watch?
I don't know that I've ever seen one all the way through. I don't know. Oh. I know the story. But I don't know that I've ever seen any of those movies.
You've never read, like, you don't know the story?
I said I know the story.
So how do you know the story?
I don't know.
Well, you had to have seen the movies or read the book in order to know the story.
I mean, maybe I read the story, like, from another, like... I don't know. I don't recall ever seeing any of those movies. I know...
We have to...
Like, I know the cover of Scrooged.
Yeah, with Bill Murray.
Right, and... No. I'm thinking of the cover of Groundhog's Day. I'm thinking of Groundhog Day.
Oh, my God. We need to go watch A Christmas Carol.
I don't think I've ever...
Scrooged. I think we should watch Scrooge. We're going to watch Scrooge. You have to at least be able to say You have to at least be able to say A Christmas Carol in some form.
Why?
Because it's a fucking...
That's not what makes me happy about this story. What makes me happy about this story isn't that it was turned into movies. It's that people would pay to listen to these stories.
But that's like not seeing Jaws.
No, I've seen it.
I know, but you haven't seen A Christmas Carol. So?
I'm not going to sit down and pay attention to that when I already know the story.
Okay. Well, Merry Christmas, everyone.
I'd watch Die Hard.
That's not A Christmas Carol. That's not Charles Dickens.
It's a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie, but it's not. I'm going to find a version of the Christmas Carol that you'll watch. Okay?
Good luck.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Well, we should let everyone go so they can go spend time with their families and we can go spend time with ours.
Yeah.
So Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year. Go watch Scrooged.
Okay.